Hello, VOD viewers. I forgot to start the recording when I should have. You didn't miss anything. Just missed me setting up the rest of the stream. God, I don't know why, but when I woke up, like this whole area around my eye, it feels raw. Like what your nose feels like when you blow it too much or something. Ugh. Okay. Identical to Lakeland. Are we using a Lakeland setup at USA International?
Pit lane speed limit is 35 miles per hour. All clear on pit exit.
God, is there a blue cone? Yes, there is. Well, I should just have the pit road exit line on, like, every track.
Pit exit's clear.
Even if it's a track that I've been on a million times. Just to make sure.
The lap time was at 19.45.
I don't think my wheel's supposed to be doing that.
Shown as the meatball flag, we'll need to come in for repairs. Pit exit's clear. All clear on pit exit, you can push now.
I've enjoyed USA. USA was probably my favorite track to race on in the rookie series, mainly street stocks, because it was like the only track that you could really drive on without constantly bumping into people.
Looks Looks like you're clear on the pit exit. Pit exit's clear. Stay behind the white line. That lap time was 19.95. That lap time was 20.73.
I mess with in the garage. It's pretty pressurized.
The guy behind has just done a 20.00. All clear, push now. The guy behind has just done a 19.74. The guy behind has just done a 19.56. That's a new fastest lap for Alfredo, 19.14.
Alfredo.
You're last. Your exit's clear. Don't cross the white line.
that.
Pit exit's clear. Black flag. We'll need to come into the pits to serve it. Your exit looks clear. Stay behind the line.
Register the race. I think I can run it if I just behave. I don't like constantly try to run the fastest. Your exit is clear. Watch the white line. You've just done a 20.32. You're now 0.53 off your best. Your exit's clear. Watch the white line. I think fifth gear probably the way to go.
That was a 20.35. You're currently 0.56 off your best. You've just done a 20.00. That puts you 0.21 slower than your best. That lap was a 19.62. Good lap. That's your quickest so far. Your last lap time was a 20.09. You're now 0.46 off your best. That was a 19.80. You're currently 0.18 off your best. That last lap was a 20.35. That puts you 0.72 slower than your best. That lap was a 20.21. You're now 0.58 off your best. Your lap time was 19.94. You're currently 0.32 off your best.
I like how when I don't want him to give me constant updates, he gives me constant updates, but when I do want him to give me updates, he gives me he doesn't give me any. I'm gonna get a refill on my drink. I'm gonna do that.
Got to keep it smooth. Greasy sweet. Got to keep it smooth.
The track temperature's rising. It's now 93 Fahrenheit.
What I'm throwing down? Peter! Show your bling and let me shine you. We smooth. Look, see the money. You like the money, the money, the money. On the mic with a shout out to all my nightclub samurai. Smooth. Keep it smooth, baby. Walk tall, stand tall, feel funky. Juice. Who's got the juice? Smooth. Dig the kinetic. Kinetic aesthetic. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Freak out! Let's dance! Crazy swing! Let's dance! Crazy swing! Let's dance!
Oh, yeah.
Crazy swing! You picking up on what I'm throwing down? Peter! Show your bling and let me shine you.
I have my head rest. Oh, need more people to register for this race.
Pit exit's clear. Push. You've just done a 19.90. That puts you 0.28. Slower than your best. That lap was a 20.43. You're now 0.81 off your best. That lap was a 20.01. You're currently 0.39. Slower than your best. That lap time was 19.56. That's your quickest lap. That lap was a 19.93. That puts you 0.38 off your best. Your lap time was a 19.76. You're currently 0.21, slower than your best. You've just done a 20.00. That puts you 0.44 off your best. You've just done a 19.66. You're now 0.10 off your best. We'll need to pit for repairs. We've had the black and orange flag. Look out for the pit speed limit. Watch your speed. Watch your speed limit in the pits. Box in 1,000 feet.
Make art, breathe art, feel art, be art. Make art, be art.
300 feet.
Time to keep it smooth.
100 feet.
Too much damage. We're done.
Tall, real funky. Juice. Who's got the juice? Smooth. Live the kinetic. Kinetic aesthetic. Make art.
I wonder
Feel art.
how many times I'd see that. All right, one of these races.
Make art. Time to keep it smooth. Smooth. Keep it smooth, baby. Walk tall. Stand tall. Feel funky. Kinetic aesthetic. Make art. Breathe art. Feel art.
Exit's clear. Push.
Make art. Be art. Time to keep it smooth. Walk tall. Stand tall. Feel funky. Juice. Who's got the juice? Smooth. Live the kinetic. Kinetic aesthetic. Make art.
Stood up too early.
The pit exit looks clear. That lap time was 23.36. You've just done a 20.08. The pit exit is clear. Push now. The guy behind has just done a 20.74. The guy behind has just done a 20.35. That was a 20.00. Track's clear. Push, push, push. The guy behind has just done a 20.27. The guy behind has just done a 20.01. That was a 19.68. That lap was a 19.89. Your lap time was 19.89. The guy behind has just done a 19.81. Your last lap time was a 19.66. It takes it's clear, don't cross the white line. That last lap was a 19.91.
Can't decide if fifth gear or fourth gear is better. I mean, in fourth gear, I don't seem to spin out coming out of the corners as often. Fourth gear, make corners.
That lap was a 19.67. The pit exit's clear.
Guys going now. The track temperature is increasing. It's now 97 Fahrenheit. All right. Race time. We're not going for fastest time. We're going for survival. Point and survival. What we're aiming at.
Two minutes to go, 2 minutes. You're all clear, stay behind the line. The leader has just done a 19.47. P2. The guy in front has just done a 19.57. Pit exit is clear. Fastest lap for Villard, 19.19. P5. New fastest lap for Garrett, 19.07.
Yeah, the leaderboard.
Checkered flags out, P5. That's the end of the session, P5.
I'm not going to qualify. I don't know what these races are like. We'll find out how wrecky these races might be.
The leader has just done a 19.38. The track temp's increasing. It's now 95 Fahrenheit.
Race time.
P9. Okay, Ian. There's some good drivers out there. Our target is to finish around P9.
Our target, starting in 9th, our target is to finish in 9th. We start last and our target is to finish last. No. 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 Like finish 7th. If that's okay with you, crew chief. We'll start that. Apparently this song has lyrics. Okay. I've got no copyright sounds racing playlist. So we'll see what happens.
This is a rolling start. Follow car number 2 in the inside lane. The pace car speed is 43 miles per hour.
I hate this. No. Got some music mixes.
Okay, Ian, get ready. Green, green, green.
Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow the rainbow. Can't stick around, have to keep moving on. Guess what lies ahead?
Hello.
Only one way to
Clear road.
find out. Must keep on moving ahead. No time for guessing, follow my plan instead.
Oh, I nearly wrecked on the first lap.
What are we doing?
P8. The leader's just done a 19.80. Okay, Ian, the next car is Edward, car number 6. The gap to Edward ahead is increasing. It's now 0.90. The fastest lap for Chris, 19.38. P6.
Some real genius.
The leader's just done a 19.25. 1.75. The car ahead is 4 laps behind. Got your best lap in the session.
Surprises are hiding out in front of me. Uncover their secrets and their will.
Your lap time was 20.50. The guy behind has just done a 90.
Car down low.
That's a new fast clear down low.
Set me free. Trust me, we will escape from the city.
That was first place.
Follow me. Set me free. Trust
P7.
me, we will escape from
The gap to P1 behind is now 4.6. 1 lap ahead. The gap to Williamson ahead is increasing. It's now 1.00. The next car is Williamson, car number 8. Fastest lap for Chris, 19.00. That lap time was 19.50. That's your best lap in this session. The gap to Williamson ahead is now 1.24.
No music.
The gap to P1 behind is now 2.1. 1 lap ahead. P7. The gap to Williamson in front is now 1.00. Your lap time was at 19.43. That's your best lap in this session. The gap to P1 behind is now 1.36. 1 lap in front. That's the new fastest lap for Villard, 19.00. That lap was a 19.67. Alright Ian, the next car is Martin, car number 7.
Car inside. You're clear low. Good job.
The gap to P2 behind is now
Car outside. Outside clear.
sixth place. The gap to Martin behind is increasing. It's now 0.94. Right, the guy ahead of us is Edward, car number 6. Allow this guy to pass.
Once he catches up. I'll let him pass now.
They're inside.
Half distance, fuel looks good.
Hold it. Clear inside.
The gap to Edward ahead is increasing. It's now 0.92. P6. The gap to P3 behind is now 1.14, 1 lap in front.
High side. They're still there. Clear outside.
P5. Alright Ian, the next car is Williamson, car number 8. Let this guy through.
Car up high. You're clear high. Outside. Still there. Hold your line. Clear outside.
6th place.
Outside. Clear up high.
P5. Your last lap time was a 19.49. The gap ahead is now 0.95. That's your quickest lap in this session.
Just keep hitting the wall like that, buddy. Just keep doing that. Just don't wreck while I'm near
P5.
you. Or you can wreck near me, just don't hit me. He is feeling pressure though.
You've just done a 19.68. That lap was a 19.50.
Dude, what are you doing?
Damn
That
it.
last lap was a 20.27. Martin is getting closer. The gap is now 0.70.
Alright, now the goal is to just ride around and not hit anything else.
Push now. The guy behind is catching. That was a 19.76.
Car bottom.
I don't know if that's
Clear low.
P6.
yeah.
2 to
I'd
go.
say I don't know if that's a lead car or a lap car.
The guy ahead is Sykes, car number 3. White flag, 1 more lap. Your lap times are improving. This is good.
Ah,
B6. Okay, that's the finish. Well done, mate.
well, I say I feel pretty good about that race. If I didn't hit the
Hey,
wall,
y'all need to learn how to drive.
no, you're rude. Aside from hitting the wall there, I think I did pretty good. All right.
Ahoy there, me hearties. This be Captain Slag.
Yep.
And I'm Rusty
Went up.
Pete.
Everything went
and
up.
you're listening
Good.
to Pirate Radio.
That might be the series to do, maybe. Let's see. I'd like to race that, but that's not enough time to get practiced. Let's check out ARCA at Indy. Excuse me. I think I've raced Indy a handful of times, but I don't think I've ever raced it in a stock car. I think I've only raced it in an Indy car. I look darker. Why do I always look darker on the iRacing streams? I don't know why. What are you looking at, Oso? Oh, I need to buy a summoner strategy guide. Still need to do that. Alright.
New fastest lap for Leonard, 54.19. Pit lane speed limit is 55 miles per hour.
How this goes.
The pit exit looks clear.
I'm waiting for the next shift, but there isn't. There isn't a fifth gear in the Gen 4 car. There's only a fifth gear in the 7th gen.
That's a new fastest lap for Sweeney, 53.82.
Boy, it feels slow. As I've raced the Delara on the Indy Oval, and it is anything but slow. And the Delara is anything but slow, period, across the board.
This is Rusty Pete, and you're listening to Pirate Radio.
Field damage.
You're only supposed to do the first half of the intro.
Sorry, Captain.
7th position.
I might
Exit
be
is
able
clear.
to
Don't
do
cross the
this.
line.
You have to lift in the corners, though. It's not like Indy cars where you don't lift.
The guy in front
If
has
you
just
lift,
done a
you're scared and you've done it
55.26.
wrong.
New fastest lap for Sweeney, 53.59.
Yep. Tag the grass.
Pit exit looks clear.
Dang it.
What's your speed limit in the pits? Box in 2,130 feet.
Jeez. Indy has a long pit road.
$300 feet. 100 feet.
Too late once you pull into the box and they start working on your car. You can't back out.
I'm fixing to plunder, tear your ship asunder, and rob you of all
All
of
of
your
your
loot. So if you
If
like
you're
breathing, you best
best
be
believe
leaving,
it.
'cause anyone
I'll
left, I'll shout!
Hey, that's a good one, Captain. You know, you should be a rock star.
Oh, stop
Off
No,
it.
seriously. I mean, your voice, it's like a choir of
Pit exit looks
angels.
clear.
You're making me blush.
Blush.
Stop. Okay, keep going.
Okay, keep going.
The guy ahead's lap time is a 56.00. 8th place.
I may do ARCA Indy. I'll give it a shot. I'll do the race and see what it's like. Because practice is wildly different from the actual race, as we learned with the open wheel and any practice in general. Because in practice, everyone's spread out all over the place. But in the race, it takes a while for people to get
Good luck.
spread
That's your
out.
quickest today. You're currently 2.1 seconds off the leader's pace. That lap time was 55.68.
Thought I'd miss. Thought I wouldn't get it, but I got it. Nope. Alright. I didn't know he was there. Alright, let's
Fastest lap
register
for
for the race.
Leonard, 53.56.
It will be interesting. I just need to figure out where to lift and where to gas it up and gas it down, or break it down. Where to break it down and gas it up. Where do I need to do those? Do those things.
Oi, that be a fine tune. And now here's another in our run of Lubber-approved songs. This be Pirate Radio!
Yeah, if you haven't heard, Nintendo is going after the Pal World devs. I mean, they've been going after for a while, but now they've what? Okay. But now they've gone after instead of going after copyright over the designs, they're going after Pal World for patent infringement. Those patents being basically about the primary mechanic. Okay, here we go. From Canadian Guy A. Here is one of the patents that Pal World is allegedly infringing. Quote, the player character is caused to launch in the aiming direction an item that affects a field character disposed on a field in the virtual space, end quote. So now, according to Pokemon, any game where you have an item that you throw and it disposes a field character is now grounds to sue for patent infringement. It also says, quote, the player character is caused to launch in the aiming direction a fighting character that fights, end quote. The precedent this sets for the gaming industry is not good. If this lawsuit goes through, then everyone is going to clamor to get patents on their game mechanics and sue anyone who remotely comes close to infringing them. taking creativity down to a new low and killing competition. Yeah. I've never been a huge Nintendo fanboy. I enjoy their games. I enjoy my Marios. I enjoy my Zeldas. I enjoy Pokemon on occasion. I'm not a big, huge Pokemon fan. Quite frankly, none of the Pokemon games have been all that great since Sun and Moon. I haven't played Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon yet. I don't even own them. But I've played Sword. It was It was a decent first outing for a home console Pokemon. It could have been better, should have been better.
Oh, my bad. I thought I was the only one in here.
But I will cut them a little slack for it being their first true attempt at bringing a Pokemon game to consoles. Because it's not the first console Pokemon game. No. The first Pokemon console game was, I believe, was like Pokemon Snap or Pokemon Coliseum way back on the N64. And they've had different ones ever since. They've had Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, which is a sequel to whatever the first game was. And then there's Pokemon Battle Revolution on the Wii. They in Pokken Tournament. They've had previous console Pokemon games, but they haven't had like the Pokemon game that you think of when you think of Pokemon games. They haven't had that on a console until Sword and Shield on the Switch. And then I've started Scarlet. I played it for a bit, and it's boring. It's just boring. I have zero interest in really continuing it. If I were to continue it, it'd be on stream, because then I'd have incentive. That the incentive is I'm streaming a game. I'm streaming the game. I'm probably not going to play it on my own time. I'd rather play Zelda Tears of the Kingdom on my own time, and I haven't touched that in months at this point. But yeah, if Nintendo wins this lawsuit, shit's gonna get bad. It's gonna get real bad. No one will ever be able to make any sort of monster collecting fighting game ever.
It exit looks
Ever
clear.
again, except for Nintendo and the Pokemon Company and Game Freak. That's it. Those are the only three, well, 2, 3, whatever. The only companies that can make monster collecting and fighting games. And that will just ruin everything. And it's also going to incentivize other gaming companies to go out and patent game mechanics that are iconic for their own franchises. Like Ubisoft could patent the whole Eagle Vision stuff from the Assassin's Creed franchise. I saw on Twitter right before the Canadian guy tweet. Imagine if Ubisoft went out and patented a tower-based fast travel system, same kind of system that games like Ghost of Tsushima and Horizon Zero Dawn, and basically every open world game uses. They use some form of tower-based fast travel system that also uncovers areas of the map and stuff on the map.
B-33.
That it will not be good. And like this is my big problem with Nintendo. My biggest problem with Nintendo is that they make good games. Like 95% of the games they develop and publish are good games to amazing games. They're at the very least good. Like you're not going to see anyone complaining about 95% of Nintendo's games unless they're just a Nintendo hater, or maybe they're tired. They want to see
B-32.
Nintendo do something new.
3.8 seconds.
Like I know people were complaining about fuck. I know people were complaining about the new Super Mario Bros.
A band named Pete.
Series.
No, I mean, Pete would be the name of the band. Will you just put down the grog
And
and
because Nintendo's made better 2D games, and they were getting tired of the art style.
Is delicious.
Whatever. But then that other 5% of their games, they're okay or
Your exit's
worse.
clear. Watch the white line.
And Nintendo doesn't really put out a lot of those games, so it's like an anomaly when it happens. And usually the reason why those games are okay at best or worst, is because it maybe relies too heavily on the gimmick of the console, or it just doesn't quite fit with the maybe it just doesn't quite fit with the rest of the series. If it's a game, next installment in a series, like Mario Party's 9 and 10, like I don't think a lot of people would say they're bad games. They might say they're bad Mario Party games, but I mean, they're okay. Or Super Mario Party, Super Mario, or Mario Party Superstars, whichever came first. I can't remember which one. I don't think they'd say they're bad games, but they're pretty good. They're good. I haven't played them. But yeah, when Nintendo makes so many good games, but they are also like big. They are stuck in the past in a lot of different ways. Mainly when it comes to copyright. And protecting their IP. Now I get it. You want to protect your IP. But there have been times where Nintendo just goes
B30.
maybe
Good
a
luck.
little
That's your best in the session.
a little
You're
too
now
far.
3.0 seconds off the pace. That
This
was
is a case where they go
56.10.
too far. Not just a little too far, but
Welcome
very
back to Pirate
much
Radio.
too far.
Cotton Slag, Scourge of Polaris, and runner-up in last year's Lord Lubber Hot Dog Eating Contest.
try and find the upper limit for gas going through
P29,
it.
that's your fastest lap.
Well, I would be able to if I didn't get stuck on the goddamn wall.
All right, lovers, who's ready for another song, huh? Rip from
All
the
clear on
bells
pit
of
exit,
the
you can
SS
push now.
Rusty Pete.
Oh, stay your tongue, you miserable swine. Never in pirating history has a ship been named for a first mate.
I was being a bit metaphorical, Captain.
Well, I'll not tolerate that kind of talk. Dumb it down and quick, or it's the locker for you.
Okay, so it looks like you can swing out a bit on that straightaway coming out of the pits. Oh, I got more than wheel damage. I got a blown engine. I exploded. What's going on with the frame rate? All of August get uploaded. Yes, all of August got uploaded. I believe all those files free up space. I mean, frames, I'm dropping frames not because of space on the disc, but because of I don't know why. Encoding overload. Consider turning down video settings or using a faster encoding preset. Well, that mean I have to end the stream. Probably got the choppy as fuck.
was another fine tune from... Oh, 1 second, please. I have it here somewhere.
Oh, Peach is spilling grog all over the switchboard. For the love of something, you're ruining our studio.
And you're projecting your anger on me to cover an unconscious but deep-seated resentment towards a patriarch who never hugged you. We'll be right back.
I can't mess with anything while I'm streaming. I got time. Okay, we'll be right back. I'm gonna just change a setting or two in video encoder. We're gonna see what happens. Be back in a sec.